everything.
Rolling it up, like you say.
It's not an easy site, you know? But yeah, we're getting it done. I always just walk by on Pine Street and look in, and Andy talked about cleaning it up, and I saw there's occasional bags and trash, and it's gonna take too long, and then he showed us all this. I know what he's talking about.
For 30 years, nothing has happened. They made proposals for a gas station, for an office building. We tracked it down and discovered that there's a whole bunch of new money coming in that made it possible or profitable for people to develop it, and it would cover what the EPA calls remediation, but in fact what it is mostly dig and dump. Dig up the dirt and dump it somewhere else, or pave it over, and that cuts off that that avenue. There's no way we should be sending our trash, our 56 contaminants of concern, to another town. All trash here goes to Coventry, which is a small town in Vermont. All trash everywhere in Vermont goes to that one dump, and that's where they dig this soil, that's where it'll go. And it'll be, of course, in a lined pit, but it will never get healed there. And what'll be left is a disturbed ecosystem.
I've been aware of this for a while, and I'm in the environmental consulting field, so I know all about the contaminants that are underneath here too. So.
It's just an overwhelming amount of junk. The layering of it is like archaeology.
And we had what was called a coal gasification plant, which was on the site of where Burlington Electric headquarters is. You end up with a lot of toxic byproducts. You know, what did they do with those chemicals? They just dumped it out the back door. And the back door is right here.
This site has long been recognized for its potential and the economic opportunity that comes with it. They're some of the biggest, most complex legal, financial, and environmental projects in Vermont.
We're speaking for what's going on the land, what the land needs, and we want that voice to be included in the discussion.
The area that is being developed, there's the potential, instead of the scoop, dump, build, and move that soil to Coventry, there's a possibility of actually remediating it on-site, creating an educational opportunity for UVM graduate students, undergraduates, high school students, middle school students.
We would ultimately prefer that there be no buildings on this land, but we're very glad that somebody is building here who cares for the land.
People like to work together, so there's something very satisfying about clearing it of trash. There's also something very sobering about just how much trash there was and how much of it is human encampments, the place where people have lived and the detritus that they leave behind. We decided, I think, not to fight development. We're not against development, but not here.
Stormwater management, toxin transformation, stabilization of the contaminants. All of those things are benefits that Burlington doesn't really count, the state doesn't really count in terms of development issues. And the economics of Burlington depend on the health of the land.
But even if we end up with a 19,000 square foot building here and a 19,000 square foot building over there, we've still got all of this land that needs caring for. So I think we've still got plenty to do, and plenty that will bring people together and help them develop a real relationship of stewardship with the land.